Hello, hello. Wonderful, thank you. I'm getting there. I just had a lot of like purging my old life and the pain of ending my marriage come upon me. So I've been feeling it, okay? I've been feeling it, but it's gonna be all good. The sooner I get this barf bag out of my life, the better. And to think he wants me back. Never be able to trust your ass ever again. Can't trust somebody who has babies with other bitches. Come on. Having a child with a hoe whose ass looks like a shoebox with a thong wrapped around it. Give me a break. Insult. Insult. Shit's nasty. Aisha, your message is that you're going to get a work shift or promotion. All right. The masculine collective right now, okay, they want to come in with an offer towards the feminine is what I'm getting here. They want to make the offer big, but they feel kind of small about this, okay, is what I'm seeing here. Well, I feel like with the Page of Pentacles that they're really thinking about this offer. They're in their head. I feel they're thinking about how I'm going to present this offer. They want it big. They are starting to feel the love for the feminine right now, is what I'm hearing. With the Ace of Cups, and I feel like with the Eight of Wands here, that this love is expanding very quickly. And I also feel like there's just rapid movement. My children are good. They're kind of experiencing trauma right now from looking back at last Christmas and what they went through to now, and knowing Christmas is around the corner. Like, they talk about it a lot, and they're like, I hope this is a good Christmas, Mom. You know, that sort of thing, because they went through a lot of trauma from last Christmas with their sperm donor, so to speak, because he's not here present. So, and it makes me very upset. It makes me very angry. It makes me very sad. But they're getting through it. Deborah, your message is that you're going to receive good news, and it has to do with family and money. So my kids they're doing quite well. They're doing quite well, considering the circumstances. Maya, thank you for the donation. Your message is that I feel like you're gonna get a work promotion this year, and you're gonna start the stages of union. They are strong kids, and my son, he didn't develop really much of a connection, so he's like fine. It's my girls, okay? It's my girls. All right. The masculines are really in their heads right now, you guys. Really in their heads, okay? It's some of this, what I feel like is they're feeling kind of stupid about the past with you. I feel like they're reflecting back and seeing how this connection really added value to their life. I also feel like that they know that in order to come back to you, that they have to do it right. I'm picking up that kind of vibration here. I feel like with the Fool card that they are on their way to their own individual new beginning here. I feel like that they are being forced to take risks. They kind of feel like what I'm getting here is I'm channeling Victoria. Your messages is that your divine masculine is pulling at your energy in the sleep state. They're kind of feeling like they're in a dream state, because as I'm reading this, I feel like I'm kind of floaty right now, and they almost feel like something is off. It can bring anxiety, but you have an anxiety issue all around. That's what I'm hearing. You have an anxiety issue all around. Okay? So they're kind of in their head, and they're like reflecting, but they're like, why does everything feel different? Why does life feel like it's not real? Like something doesn't feel real. Okay? They're going through a really huge shift on a soul level is what I'm hearing at the moment. There's a lot of stress in their life, yeah. They're trying to hold on to the materialistic world, you guys, which is around money, work, that sort of thing. But at the same time, they're kind of entering the spiritual side of things, okay? And they're just feeling kind of floaty, but at the same time, their money worries are starting to go away. But at the same time, they're trying to hold on to their money issues. Yep, they're having epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings, okay? And after get through this hump, you guys, I do see a lot of reconciliations happening. And they are thinking about this reconciliation. Anna, your message is that your masculine actually does want you. He didn't tell you the truth. They are wanting to make amends with you, okay, feminine? They know they got to work on themselves, and they know they got to come in right. They're thinking on this. They're visualizing this. How am I going to say this? They're like scripting it in their head. What am I going to say? And I do feel like there's a lot of timelines collapsing right now, okay? And their old timeline and their old life is definitely collapsing, okay? And they're like aching for your attention. They're craving your attention, okay? They're trying to distract themselves right now, but they're closing out a very huge cycle so they can have a new beginning in their life. They have to leave behind everything, okay? And they have a lot of anger and resentment from their past that they're facing as well. But they're also angry at themselves, you guys, because some of them said things to you that was nasty, to push you away on purpose, to reject you on purpose, okay? And they're like feeling really hurt about this, and they feel like you're mad at them, you guys, because they realize they made a mistake when it comes to the connection with you. They want a family with you. They're really thinking about this as well. And I feel like they're angry at themselves. I get a lot of anger on the masculines right now. They're angry for multiple reasons. They're angry at their past. They're angry at themselves for some things they said to you. They're angry because they realize they missed a beautiful opportunity with a wonderful woman like you. Okay? They want to have children with you, you guys. I do feel that they're like wanting to have children or marry you or have a family with you. Their heart space is starting to crack open, and this is why they're feeling all of this darkness. They're really feeling tied down in prison right now. And, you know, if you think the divine masculine is out playing with a bunch of women, for a majority of you here, they're not. Okay? They're actually prisoned to their thoughts. They're prisoned to their self-imposed mental prison. And this prison is manifesting in reality. A lot of them are sitting alone. They're trapped to their own abandonment wounds because these abandonment wounds are manifesting in reality right now. They're literally being abandoned. Okay? They're being rejected. All right? And this is all for a reason, so they can learn how to honor the divine feminine, okay? And not just play with a bunch of women to play for escapism, right? So they're thinking about their choices in love, their choices in life right now. But you know what? For some of these divine masculines, if they're your real counterpart, you guys, their choices are going to be very minimal. Every time a timeline collapses, which right now timelines are boom, 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 collapsing, these other options are collapsing out of their life. So I feel like they're almost getting pushed to the timeline towards the divine feminine, and this is kind of irritating them. So one second they're like daydreaming about the feminine, they're being drawn to the feminine. The next minute they're like, I don't want to, leave me alone. They're conflicted, like, I don't like this. And then they try to contact other females for attention, but these females have already collapsed in the old timelines, okay? So they're getting ignored and rejected. Like I said, their abandonment wounds are manifesting in reality. They're being rejected. They're having a lot of sexual energy towards the feminine right now. They're feeling a strong attraction. Okay, with the Empress, I feel like this is how they view you, feminine. Okay, they view you as that ultimate divine feminine energy. They want to have a family with you. You're nurturing, you're loving, you're the one they want. Okay, you're their soul connection. They're feeling very attracted to you right now, but they're trying to resist it because they feel like this is out of their control. Okay, they don't like it that they're feeling these things. That's why they're running from this connection right now. They're trying to run, but their running is getting limited because they have nothing to run to anymore. So this is why I get a visual of them sitting in four walls, prisoned to these four walls, with nothing but themselves, with their dick in their hand, their Xbox remote in the other, and their glass of alcohol sitting next to them to try to numb out. They're like sitting on their phone and they're texting females. They're getting no answers. They're getting no dates. Their exes are ignoring them, like nobody wants anything to do with them anymore. And their only path is the path to you. But they're like, but she's not going to take me either, right? And they lied to themselves about a lot of things, you guys. And they lied to you. Okay? They're deceiving themselves. They're trying to turn away from everything right now. It makes them any remotely uncomfortable. Maria, your message is that you're going to have a beautiful, amazing opportunity this year. And it's a surprise, but you're really going to come out of your shell and shine. Okay? So keep an open mind. They are manifesting the feminine right now. Okay? They don't even know they are, but they are, because they're like kind of obsessing about her, thinking about her heavily. That's why a lot of you have these masculines on your mind and you're like, why don't they get out of my head? Okay? Gypsy bead, your message is there's a masculine energy who is actually karmic and is getting pulled out of your energy. That's why you're feeling different, because you're going to be entering a new timeline. So I feel like you guys with the 12 to a portal, I mean, they're going to sit in solitude, okay? They're kind of in this solitude place. But as they sit there, they're going to start to accept everything as is. And I feel like that they're being pushed to really let go. And they're going to want commitment with some of you. You know, some of you, like your masculines, 2024 is a really huge year of union. And I feel that, okay? I feel that. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to get powerful signs about this masculine coming in. A lot of you are going to ignore it, because I feel like a majority of you watching are like, this connection is not real, it's bullshit. And let's face it, the twin flame programming that's out there and all that shit has really ruined it for what counterparts really represent. That's why I don't always utilize the word twin flame, you guys. I will say divine counterparts, because I do feel that is real. I do feel that my ex was mine, because we were even a DNA genetic match perfectly. Okay, and unfortunately he got taken by warfare. Okay, counterparts are real. You know, the twin flame label has been so destruct that I'm not really sold on it. You know, and Twin Flame University has destroyed that, has destroyed what it really represents. Okay, it has to do with your DNA, your bloodline, so many different things. Okay. And I feel like these masculines are going to eventually embrace the mystery behind this connection. This connection brings mystery. It brings the unknown. Hi, Melinda. What's your message for me today? And they're like going to be dropped into the union timeline when they're forced to release, okay? Anna, your message is, as I see a work promotion opportunity, there's a boss watching you right now. Okay. They're being very cautious right now, you guys, the masculine is. I feel like they're ignoring a lot of you. And a lot of you are like, what do I need to breathe for, Melinda? A lot of them are like, I feel like a lot of them know what this connection is what Spirit is telling me. I feel like they get signs and dreams about this connection, but they're holding that secret in. They know at the end that you're the person they're going to be with. And I feel like they've just been trying to resist to feel in control of themselves. This is what I'm channeling in right now. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be very surprised if this person randomly shows up in your life this year, okay? And you're going to be like, I moved on. Okay, I'm done with this connection because you were bullshit and you thought it was bullshit, right? Which I feel like a lot of you need to release that, because please live in the moment. Yeah, I'm going through a death and rebirth also. That's why I had to kind of not do work for a few days. I was like, I feel like shit. My timeline is changing as well. Like all of a sudden my divorce is like happening now. Like this divorce is happening now, and I'm like, wait, like I've been waiting for so long, it feels like, and also like, yep, you're gonna be divorced. I'm like, sweet. And everything is in my favor. Okay, so I'm telling you, just trust God, you guys. Just trust God. That's what I did through my whole divorce. I trusted God, right? I spoke up. I didn't let go. And everyone was like giving me fear tactics, like, oh, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. I said, no, it's not. Because God has my back and my children are protected. And I know they're protected. And I just knew, and I stayed confident. I never feared my divorce whatsoever. I never feared anything. Nothing. And all of a sudden I get news like, oh, it's going to be done now. And everything's in my favor. And when you align with truth and you align with faith like that, like literally, like shit it just happens, all right? And I feel like as soon as this contract is demolished and dissolved, officially dissolved and filed, like that's it for me. Like my life is going to go up, 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 and up. And I'm so fucking thrilled about that. And I had so many people like, be careful of this is gonna happen. I said, no, that shit ain't gonna happen. You know why I know that? Because I'm aligned and I just know. I just know, okay? I'm not the one that ran off and had a baby with a whore. Okay, I'm not the one that abandoned my children. I'm not the one that did all this shit. I'm the one that's solidly providing for my children. I'm the one that was there for my children. I'm the one that has been standing strong the entire fucking time, and none of that shit's gonna happen. Nobody could get me to even fear that motherfucker for a second, or the bullshit with around it. Am I hurt? Yes. Am I pissed? Yes. Am I jealous of them like they think I am? No. I'm insulted. I'm insulted. It's insulting when your spouse leaves a woman like this for trash, okay? It's insulting when your husband that you love for 17 years does anything they kind of fuck you up and try to hurt you and break you down even more. It's insulting when your spouse leaves behind 4 innocent children and I'm the one that makes the effort for him to fucking be a parent and see his kids. And the one time he tried, he comes down to Texas and brings his hoe with and lies to me. No, she's not allowed to be around my children. Okay? All of this is just an insult to me, an insult to my family unit, but I am going to be the one that wins. So there we go. The DNA comes out. You are asking me too many questions about anxiety. I'm going to give you one advice. Depression is sitting in the past, and anxiety is fear of the current moment or the future. Now think on that for a while. Because I beat mental illness, okay? I have my moments, don't get me wrong. But I literally beat mental illness. Sally Moon, your message is that you're going to get a work promotion in about a month. Melinda, what are you talking about? Who lost everything? So through everything I went, through the moments that I was broken, through the moments that I was angry, through the moments I fell to the floor and felt like I was burning in the ring of fire from the pain of what my ex did to me, I still stayed positive and I still said, I got this. And I know I have this in the bag, and I know that my children are protected. Yes, my ex will be stripped of every fucking thing he has for what he did to this family. He will be stripped of his health. He will be stripped of his money. He will be stripped of home. He will be stripped of every fucking thing. I already know this, and he does too. You do not do this to my 4 precious, amazing, protected children. And the longer he stays with that thing he's with, he will be stripped even quicker. But he has one more chance to step the fuck up. One more. But it's not going to be with me. Maya, your message is that your counterpart is going to come to you in the dream state and give you a message around the portal, 1212 portal. Which I want to do a ritual, you guys, okay? I do deserve better. I deserve to be treated good. I deserve to be complimented. I deserve to be served like I'm supposed to be served. Because guess what? I serve my man, okay? I deserve to be loved. I deserve to have a counterpart who is going to be an equal match. Yes, she will be stripped of everything. They both will be stripped of everything. And I warned him the day that he left. I warned him. I told him exactly the timelines of everything that was going to happen in his life. And I said, and if you have a baby with that woman, if you fucking get her pregnant, which who knows if the kid's his, because we don't know. I said, that is the end of this family. So what did he do? Karma, you cannot hide from. And for him and that woman to play victim to me, for fuck's sakes, I was nothing but kind to them. Shame. Putrid. Disgust. And I know they watched my videos. I have 17 years and 4 children. 17 years and 4 children. If I had known that this was what I was married to, I would have left his ass after 1. Okay? I would have left his ass after 1. So anyways, this masculine collective is literally like torturing themselves. Like, it's like their self-imposed imprisonment. Yeah, I told him to get a paternity test on that child because I think that is important to himself and my children. He tainted his bloodline. He brought more karma to his bloodline. And just the fact he thinks it's his child is enough for me. Divorce. Bye, bitch. People like that, like, my family is very protected, okay? And my ancestors are mean, okay? And people that do that to my family, like, they want to play Russian roulette like that to me and my children, okay? They're going to serve. So I'm just going to let the spiritual realm take care of the problem now. Because I know exactly what's coming. I know exactly what's coming. Anyway, this masculine collective I'm picking up on is torturing themselves. They want to claim you, okay? They're a bit possessive about the feminine right now because they feel like they're losing you. That's what I'm receiving. Because you are their ultimate happy place, okay? You are their peace. And they were having high hopes, feminine, that you would continue waiting for them, okay? What do you guys think my ex's karma is going to be? Tell me. Tell me in the comments, because I have a big visual of it. What do you think is going to happen? Megan, you're probably right. Yep. Probably. Not my problem. Yep, and begging for me too. Alright, sounds good. A man shouldn't shit on a good woman, that's all I have to say. They just shouldn't shit on a good woman. Okay. Yeah, my girls will never trust him. They'll never trust him again. Never trust him again. My son was too young, and he's all like mama's boy, so he's all right. Homeless, yup. Yup, that's another one I saw. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. But my ancestors don't play. Okay, they just don't. I can't stand the thought of being with somebody else, with you being with someone else. See, the masculine collective feels like you guys are moving on. It'd be funny if you found out that child wasn't his and he totally wrecked his life over it. Just saying, like, it's fucking sad. I mean, this man was broken when I got with him. He had a lot of issues, but I still loved him and I stood by his side. I gave him chances. Like, when he had breakdowns, I helped him. I helped him rise. I helped him get his GED. I helped him get a job. I helped him, like, work with me in my business. I stood by his side through the thick and the thin, through all the pain he caused me. And then he goes this far. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Hell no. Hell no. No. I've never met someone like you. You're special. Please have patience with me because I'm still learning. Yeah, that's the repayment I got. Okay? He's a victim to me, by the way, because his little side piece convinced him that he's in an abused marriage. I abused him, I guess, because I had expectations of adulting. But that's her game. That's how she gets taken men. She convinces them they're abused by their girlfriends or wives, and then she gets them baited and seduces them and blah, blah, blah. Yep, the demons got him to do it. So, it's sad. It's very sad. Because I feel like we were meant to be together. But it's too late now. And the other one is, I'm mad at myself behaving this way. I can't control the fear of getting my heart broken again. So, this masculine collective, all summed up right now, they're like really beating themselves up. Jezebel, yes, she is infected by the Jezebel and the jinn spirit. There's several demons involved in the situation. But the problem is he's such a narcissist that he has put on such a show for her and their friends or whoever's involved and did this dramatic show. And, I'm a victim and I had to leave behind my wife and 4 kids because I was abused and blah, blah, blah. So he has to, keep that going. So he's trying to live this double life, you know what I'm saying? And his ego is too inflated to admit that he's lying. Okay, he's lying about that shit because he actually had a really good life. So it's like he stays in this situation because he has this, persona that it's like he's too deep in it. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to look like an idiot towards his other life either. Yes, people with our bloodlines can be taken, you guys. Like, the closer you are to God, the closer you are to the devil. We come from very strong bloodlines. And the bloodlines have been targeted and infected for many, many generations and stripped of money, manipulated into poverty, manipulated into really bad things. I did not see a super sticker, Jonathan. Sorry. Yup, he attracted a narcissistic female. He doesn't sleep at night, Sharon. He cries all night because I feel it. His family is very upset with him. So is my family. They're not impressed. Nobody's impressed. Okay, they're not supportive. I visited them and they actually apologized to me. I don't see it on my end, Jonathan. And if anybody else can see it in the chat, let them know because I don't see it on my end. Yes, they attract the families, you guys. The nuclear family they attack. The true counterparts, especially when you have children, married children, because there's a lot of power behind a family like that. They attack that very heavily, okay? And he got taken by temptation and addiction. I don't see it. It's not showing here. It's really not. But Jonathan, I'll give you a message. I'm seeing that you're going to meet a female. You're going to meet somebody that wants to pursue you, and you're going to feel a connection. It's the past life soulmate. It didn't show on my end. All right, you guys. So I'm going to get off here. I have to try to finish up some of them story readings. Okay? So pay attention to my offers on Instagram and things like that this week. And you guys have a beautiful night. Bye-bye.